Hey Pisces, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for April 22nd, 2024. This is for Pisces. Last shuffle here for Pisces. Let's see what's going on. Pisces, what we have is a sacred temple and we have milestone. So this to me looks like a person who, honestly, you're reaching at something. You may not have ever thought you would get here, or you may still feel like you have a lot more time. Or, you know what I mean? Like, like it's something is so far ahead in the future, you still feel like you have time, and you don't realize it's tomorrow. It's today or something. Two of Wands here. The Page of Swords. Four of Wands. You have a choice to make. They're saying you need to be curious about both options. Almost like write out your plans. Ask a lot of questions. Be honest with yourself about the answers. Right. Because things could change in the blink of an eye. Things could change. So Sacred Temple is Two of Wands, Page of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. A Sacred Temple energy is always about where you're meant to be. Standing in the holy place. Standing in the right place. Right? Being where you're supposed to be. They're saying that will change. Your future is going to rely heavily on what you do now. That's a duh, right? But there's like a funny feeling of finality here with the milestone Four of Wands in the world. Some of you may be moving. Some of you may become really successful and move. There's some energy of like you're meant to be successful and move. Yeah, the milestone. Yeah. This looks like something you're getting out of a situation and you should be celebrating pretty soon. If you're not celebrating today, some of you may be buying a home, not just that, because it's not just buying a home, but like there's something about you. Whatever milestone this is there's something to celebrate about, right? Many of you are graduating. So many people are graduating from something. And it may not just be like graduating, like matriculating out of school. It won't just be that. It would be like graduating to a better, like having some level of success that brings you up a notch. For a lot of you, this could be employment, being promoted or obtaining new employment or something amazing. You have options, but you're meant to plan or do like a pros and cons list. I swear this is what it's saying. You're meant to weigh them out because your life will change drastically. There's some level of a change for the better. Wheel of Fortune always changes things for the better. Loss is Nine of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. There's something about what you want. You want to hold on to something. You lose this. This is telling me about like a habit that you may have. It's not like a bad habit. There's something about a habit of thinking that maybe you always choose wrong. Like something happens that shows you that you don't always choose wrong. Like, so this would be a success, a change of events where one is struggling financially, then all of a sudden not struggling financially. There's a loss of holding on to, I can't say holding on, but I do say holding on. A loss of holding on to something that you want, you think you want. You lose something that you think you want in this energy. And it's something to be celebrated, even though you lose it. It's something to actually to be celebrating. The vast universe here with the King of Cups and the Nine of Wands. There's something about going with the flow here, right? Tell us about these cups. Going with the flow, you may regret holding on to something. You may regret holding back as well. Because the Nine of Wands speaks of being a victim. Like every time I care about something, every time I want something, something happens and cuts in the way. And they're saying that you're going to be successful. You know, I apologize. I don't know what that was supposed to be saying here. But they're showing that you. It's. I apologize about that. That is so interesting that that would come out. They're saying subliminal, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what is that? Um, oh wow. This is saying no matter what happens, right? Something comes in the way and messes it up, and it's only when I care about something, it's only when I care about it that it happens. But they're screaming out a lot about with this vast universe that you are meant to, if you go with the flow, you'll find reasons to keep pushing instead of being like nothing ever goes my way. This is what changes your luck. You need to go with the flow and just be like, you know what, I love, therefore I'm going to keep pushing, instead of being like every time I try this something bad happens, right? And they're asking you here with the loss, it's like they want you to let go of holding on to something that you want because you think you'll never get anything else. And they also don't want you to hold on to regrets or feeling ashamed. They're saying let that go. Like there's a level of feeling ashamed or feeling like embarrassed or something because you're still holding on to, I want this thing, but you may be, I hate to say it, it's like they're almost saying that you may be settling, that there's other options coming up and you're meant to have different options. You're meant to weigh out the pros and cons, like really lay them out, and look at long term. Which one's more long term? Because there's something about something being long term. I know how this sounds. But that's what they've got here. It's so all over the place. They're talking about what you're meant to do, and then something that happens. It's a milestone, like something escapes your fingers, but it's a milestone for you. It's like a good thing. It's like finally you're getting to a place now where you're going to be successful. It's like, but that doesn't feel successful when something's, you lose something. It's not within your grasp. But it is. It is successful. There's something about you being, you're meant to observe something as well. Like to observe things change. They want you to see it happen. So they're wanting you to make a list of your future plans, what you want to see happen. Number one, number two, when it comes to having a choice between two, weighing out the pros and cons. Which one will last longer? Which one will stand the test of time? Kind of, vibe for you. All right, you could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Sagittarius really strongly, but we also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, or Cancer, another Pisces, or Scorpio. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Aquarius cusp. You could be an Aquarius, Pisces cusp. We have Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp, Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp, Libra, Scorpio cusp, Virgo, Libra cusp. Virgo, Libra, Taurus, Gemini, Gemini, Cancer. If you're not dealing with these signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.